everything I say here is just me, my opinion, and what's cooked up in my brain. Okay, nothing I say represents anyone or anything. It's just the honest, critical outlook of something. If I'm wrong, you're probably gonna see it on the comments. Like there are gonna be millions of comments being like, "You're wrong, dude." And if I'm right, you're gonna hear this criteria a lot more. For some reason, we as society have become an AI model. Now we are forced to assume truth as probabilistic. So if we hear it a lot more, we assume that it's true. In fact, the more I interact with AI and more I think about AI in itself, it just feels like tech first made us into AI. Like they degraded our intelligence. Now they are bringing something that's less intelligent than actual potential of every human, and they're just saying this can replace human. Effectively, they brought the bar down low, and now they are trying to match the bar that they have brought down low. It's just absurd to me. Okay, tangents away. You're gonna hear a lot of these tangents. I hope I can finish this video on time. Yes, so I am motivated to do this. I really don't want to make this video, but when I looked at the scenario out there right now, I am hearing a lot of people who are not aware of technology being really worried about technology, which is not good in my opinion. And let me get to the specifics now. So, why do I think AI is not sophisticated enough? Right now, if AI was sophisticated enough, it would have replaced far more developers than it is replacing right now. Okay, so they still need people, and other than that, AI needs data to thrive. We don't have enough data, or AI cannot produce data by itself. It is gonna need humans to produce the data for it. Compute engines need a lot of power. Need a lot of power. But the thing is, the way that they are talking about all these infrastructure is that they are predictable. AI works best on predictions, whereas the power grid we have right now is not predictable. So you cannot give AI the complete control of everything, like the AI enthusiasts are talking about. That is gonna be the first and foremost hurdle that people are gonna cross. The thing is, I don't see too many people on the AI side talking about this problem. And this is an oversight, and they are going to reach this thing, and the stock prices are going to, or the bubble will be burst just because of this reason. Can we scale up? Yes, can we? Yes, we can, because electricity ultimately is a utility. So it is going to scale up as the demand rises. But the thing is, it also needs time to scale up. If you want to build another dam, it's going to take quite some time. If you want to build another solar plant, it's going to take quite some time, because there is a lot of planning that's involved. There is a lot of uh, scenarios that have to be explored for emergency cases, because we cannot afford to have like a whole wide blackout. Even if we are employing a microgrid, that is still going to take time, and that will increase the cost much more, because now the power that is being generated by the microgrid is only going to be bore by the AI company which is implementing it. Maybe few AI companies will come together and do it. Coming back to the AI agent, so I don't see many AI enthusiasts talking about this. They just talk about data centers popping out like humans popping out babies. It's which is also not happening nowadays, but it's just absurd. Uh, Apart from that, one major thing is that AI is scary. it is going to be a huge detriment to us, but not in the way that you think. So you can stick till the end, or I probably will have a timestamp. I don't want to work too much on this video, so I'm probably not gonna uh, spend too much time. I'll see whether there is a YouTube AI that can timestamp it. Yeah, by the way, I use AI regularly. Uh, it kind of is a really helpful tool, but the thing is, it is not it is not a replacement for human talent, and it is never a replacement to humans itself, because humans have this specific skill set that we have evolved with. It is not We are not in the stage where we can create another being on this physical world that has all our capabilities and even more. Yes, we have supply chains which make cars automatically, okay, but making the supply chains should be done by a human. So we need an AI which not only exists in this realm, but can accurately make the tools that it wants in this realm. And then, so when I say in this realm, there are two realms, the cloud and here, the physical one. So in order to generate reliable, good data, the AI has to ensure the data is coming from the right source. So it has to do it by itself. Let's say it has to mix 2 beakers of chemicals. So you need a very specific robot arm that can go to this chemical laboratory per se. It needs to have the ability to instruct another robot that's gonna. You need a society for data to occur. If you don't have society, you cannot get the data in the scale that they are saying. One person can only generate so much data in their entire lifetime. This applies both for humans and robots. You need a society, you need mass uh, to generate that much data, because the interactions between each and every entity is a data point. That is where I'm gonna talk about the the doom world. We are gonna be treated as data, every single part of us, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we smile, the way we interact with one another, the way we feel. That's already being altered by algorithms. It's like every single thing is going to become a data point after this, because they want a human. They don't want an AI agent, as they are saying. They want a human. They want to give you a personal agent. They want to read every single one of your movement, and they want to scrape you as a person, and then try manipulating you in the end, because they don't have any other use. uh, if they're not manipulating you, if the only use other than manipulating you is replacing you, so you're gonna be fucked either way. I'm so sorry for my language. Yes, I am scared of AI. I can see the amount of potential that it has to manipulate and to corrupt society. I have already seen this with the internet. I have been with the internet, and now I'm trying my best to get out of this system. The society is so aligned using a computer for social needs. It's really difficult for me not to generate any data. And I don't want this to be my daily day. It's just absurd. I want I want human connection. It's is it too much to ask for in a society? So, yes, my rant, I am scared of AI, but not in the way that you think. The way that you think, is AI gonna take over? I don't think so, but it's really hard to explain this, but okay, let me put this. I have a vibe that I'm not going to do it. By the way, vibes have also destroyed communication in my opinion, because vibes are faster, more efficient to communicate, but words are a lot more precise, and they let you know exactly what the issue is rather than the vibe. So I just have a vibe right now. I don't have the words. I'll probably put the words up and I'll have it here. I recently saw this video by Channel 5 where they were talking about uh, a city in United States, I guess, where XAI's data center is. And they told that they use a lot of generators. Why do you think that is? Because creating something that's going to give you that much power is difficult. So they just use fossil fuels. And then once again we are in the age old question, is it even worth it destroying our climate for all this? And that in itself is going to put a stop to most of these things. And yes, scalable renewable energy takes time. Like huge amount of renewable energy takes time. Any sort of energy in that case. The only way you can get more energy is by burning a lot more fossil fuels. You'll probably get it immediately because they are like batteries of energy that we have already extracted and we have a lot of stock of. Whereas in renewable energy and most of these things, you have a huge upfront cost in terms of time and everything before you scale. So yeah, that's gonna be the first hurdle. So, and I wouldn't. The second hurdle is gonna be AI is a predictive model, and predictions and power systems don't go well together. It does to a certain point, but since it's way too uh, uncertain, AI is gonna have huge troubles on like resolving all these issues. So one of us have to go and fix it. And to train the AI with this much data is gonna take quite some time in the energy industry. I personally think it's gonna take quite some time in the energy industry. Uh, what else? So these are the two major issues that AI is gonna face at some point if they are aiming for general intelligence. But there is another future. Maybe what if these guys are not aiming for general intelligence? They are aiming for money. So they are aiming for general intelligence, showing people that they can save a lot of money just by not employing anyone. Yes, that is true in a sense, but there is a very big but. What if they can't? Let's say the ultimate goal of all these companies is to promise and then implement something themselves where they can just grab the profit. Okay? So, they promise general intelligence because everyone is interested in it, every single business is interested in it, they want the money back. But what if these guys are developing their own technology? Just like Instagram, Facebook, everything to control us instead. They are not trying to replace us, they are trying to control us. So, I don't think AI companies are trying to replace us. I think they are trying to control us. And we are falling right into the trap. The more data you generate, the more the AI is going to understand you, uh, the more it's bad for you. What I would very first suggest, go to the memory category and just turn off that memory of the AI that you use. I don't think you can do that in Gemini, but in ChatGPT at least you can turn off the memory. So it doesn't, at least doesn't try to manipulate you with the things that it knows about you, because ultimately they're gonna do it. Okay, I don't know how to end this video. I don't think I can end this video in a positive note, but I can tell you, mere mortals, when the world ends, you can, you should be able to count on yourself to do basic math, because if we are going down the track that we are right now, the world's gonna end soon. With that, love you, bye bye, tata.